I spent all day in bed. I've been sick. I've stayed away from the kids so not to get them sick too. Nate, my husband, should be home soon, so I've decided to vlog. Today I decided to talk about my idea of friendship. This past year, more to come. I have a lot of friends who have and are moving pretty far away. All for different reasons. Relationships, schools, military, intense hate for St. Louis. So I am showing my appreciation to good people and good friends because not many of them exist in this world. I have been lucky enough to find myself with many of them in my life. No matter what the crisis or drama, we all seem to come together at the right times. Just take care. Now, there are some people out there who think quite differently. A good friend is someone you can slam drinks with and swap fuck buddies with. It is kind of gross. And people who enable their friends' bad judgments instead of, step in with advice and guidance for when their friends are on a pretty bad path. Now, I'm not talking about things of personal preference like religion or anything like that. I'm more concerned with the acceptance of violence and cheating and lies. I've just witnessed so many men hitting their girlfriends, and all their friends just have to say is, "Oh, it's none of my business, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. They can, do what they do." Because they just want to ignore it. They just want to move on to subjects like, when's the next party taking place? If you care about someone and they are heading down a disastrous road that's going to hurt someone or end them in jail or whatever, really, you should probably lend a friendly hand and try and save them from themselves. If you fears that you'll lose that friend, then, well, what's worse, losing a friend or losing yourself, or not helping that friend and letting them lose themselves? I would really just suggest that everyone takes a second and tries to see that if they've been neglecting this part of friendship, if you've been neglecting this part of friendship, because I know many people have, and I know in some of my social circles I've seen lots of things getting out of hand. And it's not just violence or things like that, drugs, drinking, or, a combination of those things, and driving, or just everything. People nowadays, they're just having a lot of trouble coping. They're having a lot of trouble with being what we're supposed to be for each other. You're supposed to support your friends when they're happy and when they're, doing the things they're supposed to do, even if it's not making them happy at that time. You're not supposed to support your friends when all they do is they go behind their girlfriends' backs, their boyfriends' backs, when all they're doing is taking every last dime they have and, putting it towards just destructive things. And don't get me wrong. We all party, not all of us, but, as majority. People, we're social, we get together, we have drinks, we do whatever, and that's fine. But if that's all you do, and you refuse to be anything else, you probably need to take a step back and look, because if you find yourself with no responsibility, then you're doing something wrong. And, find something, anything. Just figure out what you're supposed to be and be it, because a lot of people are losing their ways, and I think that we need to start helping each other out a lot more. And, I see more friends, like, if a guy is cheating on his girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever they are, don't lie for him. Don't give him a place to do it. Don't tell him, well, that's okay, you're supposed to have fun. You should probably tell him what you're doing is wrong, and I refuse to be wrong with you. Now, I'm not saying necessarily just go to that girl automatically and narc. I understand that. Not wanting to do that. But, you know what? If you're asked what's going on, don't lie. And, there's just people who will just ignore everything. They do what they want when they want and concentrate on the want, and all the need, whether it's what you need or what the people around you need, is just forgotten. And I'm lucky enough to have a lot of people who haven't done that, who put me in my place when I've done things wrong, and I try to do the same. And I think more people need to be like that, because I don't see that many of them anymore. And you can accept your friends for their flaws, and you should accept your friends for their flaws. But just because you accept them as them doesn't mean that you shouldn't help them be better and be greater. So that is what I have to say today. I mean, I'm obviously not in a great mood. I look like crap. I feel like crap. I'm sick. I'm sitting in bed at home in my pajamas, and Nate's gonna be walking in any second, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and hopefully feel better tomorrow. I'm gonna go take some medicine and try to get more sleep, and hopefully be better tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday and tomorrow's karaoke. And luckily my throat isn't bothering me too bad. It's mostly just congestion, and it's kind of in my chest. So maybe I'll get lucky and be able to sing tomorrow. So I hope that everybody else is feeling much better than me, and you all have gotten something out of this video. If you agree with me, share my link, share my video, and maybe just get the word out. And even if it's not my video, take this idea out, put it in your own words, just spread it, because really, it's not judgment. It's not, everybody thinks they're judging, they're putting their nose in where it doesn't belong. It's not that. That's love. To tell somebody that they're hurting themselves and to help them find a better way, that's love. And if you love somebody, that's what you should do. Well, good night, everybody. I'm going to try to get some sleep.